Your big old butts. I've already done a video on butts, but I think I need to do a refresher video on butts. Most of the time, our butts are, but Susie, this doesn't work out. But Susie, I'm using the techniques, the tips and tools, and nothing's changing. But I'm trying and it's just not happening. But I don't see evidence, but I don't see results. Well, there's a new big old butt on the block. So we're going to talk about the new big old butt on the block. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my videos, and I will love you forever. I am a life coach with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. So I am here to drastically change your life for the better. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one, or you would like to join my paid Facebook group, please check out my website below. So what is the new big old butt? You guys are saying, it doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter what I think, but I can still get what I want. But I can still get what I want is a really good thing. You can't literally sit there and say something makes you feel bad or icky or that circumstances don't matter if you are in a icky place, if you are resisting, doubting, frustrated, and you are constantly saying it doesn't matter because I'm still going to get my manifestation. Here's the problem. When you get your manifestation, are you actually going to be happy? Are you actually going to enjoy it? So if circumstances don't matter and you're walking around saying, I'm going to get a brand new car and it doesn't matter, but I'm going to get my manifestation. Nothing matters. I'm going to get my manifestation. Well, you don't have a job. You have no way of making the car payment. So you went into the dealership, you signed the paperwork, you brought the car home. You don't have the money to plate it. You don't have the money to pay the monthly payments on it or the insurance. Your big old butt got you your car, but it didn't get you to keep it. Circumstances in your 3D do freaking matter at times. It is about actually getting to the end. Your butt isn't to be lazy. Your butt isn't to clear up whatever doubt, resistance, or frustration you have. It is to help you when you are in a low point to say, hey, I'm not feeling it today. It's okay. I'm still going to get whatever I desire. It's not to say, oh, my SP's with a third party and she's pregnant and he's married to her and I'm really hurt and it feels horrible, but I'm still going to get my manifestation. You are accepting the misbehavior. You are accepting all of the stuff that you don't want. It's become the new perfect word. So my relationship with my specific person is perfect, except he's disrespecting me, he's ghosting me, he's not calling me on a timely manner. I'm constantly having to blow up his phone. The relationship's perfect because you're saying that that behavior is acceptable. With this, but I get my manifestation, you're saying the misbehavior, the bad feelings is acceptable. So when that comes into play, you are actually saying it's okay to feel bad and still have my manifestation. Why do you want to be happily married to somebody if you're going to feel bad in the marriage? So I haven't talked to my guy in days. And I'm saying, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get my manifestation. Well, okay, I'm getting married to my SP and I haven't talked to him in several days. That's not okay. It's not okay to be ghosted by your fiance 2 days before the wedding. You're going to be going down a rabbit hole that says, oh, the wedding's off. I don't know if he's going to marry me. He hasn't answered his phone in 4 hours. But it's okay because I'm still going to get married. Do you really want to marry somebody if that's the situation? I mean, you really seriously have to actually figure out what you want. You have to be specifically clear, even if it's in a generic, specific way. And you have to persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. So if you want to say, I feel icky today, but I'm still going to get my manifestation, why are you feeling icky? What is making you feel icky today that you are saying is acceptable to happen when you get your manifestation? Because I literally don't want to be married to a narcissist. I don't want to be married to somebody who's not going to respond to my messages or phone calls in a timely manner. I sure as the heck wouldn't want to be married to somebody that I'm constantly having to mentally fix in my head that I cannot have a conversation with. I want to be married to somebody who respects me, spoils me, appreciates me, shows up for me, is present in the relationship. If he's doing the opposite of that, I'm not going to affirm, but I still get married to Jared. If I'm going to marry Jared, it's going to be in a loving, respectful way, and I want to be happy in that relationship. So if I want to be happy in that relationship, I cannot reinforce anything about that relationship that makes me feel icky. Because that is saying it's perfect, it's acceptable. I will put up with this misbehavior as long as you marry me. Think about this. As long as I get married to this person, it doesn't matter how they treat me. Or I got my car, but it doesn't matter that I can't make my car payment. You wouldn't buy $1 million house and then have to go through the embarrassment of being evicted because circumstances didn't matter, but you still got your house. When you are consciously creating your life, I tell you guys to make manifesting fun, to make it easy. Your big old butt has to enforce what you get. I'm having a bad day. I don't feel like affirming. I've been affirming for quite some time. I'm going to take the day off, but I'm still going to get my manifestation. I am stressed. It's not a good time to manifest, but I'm still going to get my manifestation. Because if you are doing this right, you wouldn't be stressed, you wouldn't be freaking out, you wouldn't be having resistance, you wouldn't be having doubt. If you already have something, you're not walking around and reinforcing it. Unless you're billionaire Mark Cuban, which we know, I think his first name really is Billionaire and not Mark, because every time they talk about Mark Cuban, they put billionaire Mark Cuban will be on the Tonight Show tonight. Billionaire Mark Cuban will be gracing us with his presence on Good Morning America or the Today Show. Or what is it, Kelly and somebody? When you are creating your life, the first rule is to be clear on what you want. The second rule is once you start doing this, you are not going to stop until you take your last breath. It's not that you are awake. It's that you are wiser. You have learned how you created all the wonderful things that you wanted in your life. And as a result, you are saying it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to not feel good. It's okay to fall below the line. I'm just going to take a step back and I'm just going to go for a walk. I'm going to go take a bath. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to go sit by the beach on the ocean. I'm going to call a friend. I'm not necessarily going to affirm right now. Your big old butts need to end in a positive direction. I'm feeling icky today, but I'm instantly feeling better, and I know I'm still going to get my manifestation is a way better phrase to do that, because I don't want you guys just to get something. I want you to keep it, and you cannot keep it if you are saying nothing matters. It's okay that this person is disrespecting me, or I don't have the money for XYZ, because no matter what, I'm going to get it. Where does that say you keep it? Think about this. In a logical perspective, logic and reason go out the window when love comes into play. You are trying to logic and reason everything to death instead of just living your life. I live in the now. I literally live in the now. I don't know what's on my schedule for tomorrow until I get up tomorrow. If it's not in my Google Calendar, I have no idea what's going on. Because I focus on one day at a time. When I learned to knit and crochet, you did it one stitch at a time. When you have a bad day, you have to get through the day. When you have a bad week, you got through 7 bad days. And if you spent 7 bad days affirming that it's okay to feel like crap, but I'm still going to get what I want, and you're still wondering why you are depressed, upset, frustrated, doubting, dealing with resistance and anxiety at day 14, it's because your big old butt said it's okay. Be careful of the words that you use, guys. They can really, truly empower your life, or they can drastically make it worse. Choose them wisely. Don't worry about the word but. Don't worry about micromanaging every single moment in your day, because that is exhausting. When you are having a bad day, take a step back and say, I'm having a bad day. I don't feel like affirming today, but I've done a lot of work and I'm still going to get my manifestation if I take the day off. Don't affirm a but when you're not feeling it, because that but will reinforce all the chaos that you are going through in this moment in time. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a comment and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.